Welcome back at some more of this beautiful game, Planetzoo. We're still playing career mode and we are building out this western city down there. And before we're going to start and build the exhibits barn, I just want to show you that I've been doing some off-camera work. The last time we did build this house down here, it worked out pretty quick and pretty well. We made a piece of fence, so I decided, you know, why not just build it all the way around. So I think this is big enough for actually an exhibit. All these strange words, man. So let me just quick see. So we need to build exhibit building right now, and then habitat will be in here. So it will either be rhinos or either elephants. I have the search stuff onto rhino, so sometimes I just need to open it and check if it's there or not. There might be an option that I have seen these rhinos, and it will fit in with this thingy down here. So enough about that. Let's fix something. First thing I would like to see, of course, is can we actually do this with the power we have, which is a no-go. So we will have to create power. This is not too bad of a thing, and I'm thinking of it. Well, you know what? I'm like, if we need to place something down here, I can always like change the few rocks here, add in a few buildings like a keeper's hut. I'll make the stop part go via this way. I think maybe just see how it goes. If the guests start walking on the path, then well, I don't have to connect it up, right? Sometimes the guests think like, hey, this is like a shortcut, and they start walking onto the staff paths. They're very ignorant. Let me just remove one of these. Fix one of them. I mean, I have to, unless... why did I... Oh yeah, I know I need this, but in the future I'm going to need one for the signs. The signs don't run on no energy. I just can't find my words, and the play is done. Beautiful, very nice. This one goes for the shop. These two for the shop. Don't know why these still weren't selected. Then you can tell me. Yeah, they were close. Crap. That's why. It could be possible that I've touched the building by accident and then had to put it down again. So in this case, this stuff is done. Beautiful on the end. People see it's a friendly solar park. Now we need to make the barn. Not going to be too much work. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then this and then that, and oh no, where is all the crap? The crap is over here at construction. Very good. I'm saying to myself, what is this? Oh, that's festive stuff. I just want to say, hey, that's a nice plain thingy what I've used onto this building down here. I'm going to put it on pause because I don't want it to end up being dark. In this case, I'm just trying to think logic, which isn't always easy for me. I'm just gonna take this to align the path. Okay, that can work, but it should be a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that might work. We need to make 5 of them. So one can end up here. Exhibit. 2, right? Yeah, 2. One exhibit can end up here. One here. One here. One here. We need to have 5 of these bastards, I want to say, but I think that's a little too much. As in use of my words here. So I have to do this anyways in order to not make the pathway too much. One here, one here, one here, one there. No. I think this will be better. I just want to keep in mind the flow of the people, right? Shit. Excuse my language. The only thing I'm not happy with is stupid pathway. I'm not cooperating sooner or later. So I'll just have to, you know, fix the path. How about 1, 2, 1, 2? It is out here. I mean, we can always adjust if need when we put in the other dudes. So in this case, good eye. It is 8 wide, so yeah, it should work with this. Beautiful. That's amazing that it cooperates. This one can make it a little bit larger. Maybe even just... No, you're not going to. Okay, let's leave it with... Come on, baby, I know you want to. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so this is this, right? Let's fix in, first of all, the habitat stuff. Exhibit. You just have to excuse me sometimes because English is not, you know, remembering exhibit and habitat, whatever the stuff I want to say, is not my best thing to do. So in this case, I think it would be the best to play around with walls and stuff. Walls, walls, walls. Walls. There we go. The reason for that is I need to do this different. How about this? I just need to do this first. There's a reason for that. Because with this wooden stuff I can't really tell what is what in order to make the building go straight. And with this one it's a lot more clear. I have lines and stuff. This one is on the inside. The wall is on the inside of the grid. Keep in mind that it needs to be like this. But aiming out the building itself is something you can only do when you place at least a few corners. On the inside, thank you. And this one on the inside. Very good. Okay, this is the start of it. Now, let's aim out the building. I do know it's always a little bit spaced between the pathways. In this case, except for this side and that side. Which I mean, normally you can have a little bit of space. As always, I've been saying that I think it should be a little bit better. So when you place a pathway and you have a wall, or you grid up a pathway from the wall, that there is no space between in. What are you saying? Well, what I mean, I'm just talking to myself at this moment, trying to explain you the most easiest way. Just a second here. Just a second. You can better look here, it's sometimes dark. I'm trying to aim this out, I think that is fine. What I mean, normally if you place a building, you can do this, right? Align to grid, so you select this one, and if I just ignore this one, and you place a path, there's always a piece of space between in, and I think this shouldn't be a thing, because you cannot do anything with this. Yes, you can color it grass, or you know, there are some things you can do, but what are you doing? But you cannot really put some foliage near it, like you have this beautiful foliage, which is those sting plants. They ain't here, they ain't there. I believe it's grassland. Yeah, those things. Those are needle plants, right? Yeah, I need to plant something. I mean, you could place something like this, but this is already too much. It will be too much onto the pathway itself or into the wall. It doesn't look pretty. And I know it's not a woman I'm working with, but it's a lot of fun to make things look realistic or dress it up or fill in the blank, you know, stuff like that. What does it have to do with women? Well, I don't know. Women you make pretty, right? Or they make themselves pretty. Anyhow, a barn needs to be this high. And like I said, this is gonna be super simple. I might already, you know, get sorry of doing it like this, since I don't have any poles on the outside. But we are gonna do something about that. You know, having some randomness in it. That is what I mean. So we're gonna do this and that. It's gonna be the barn door, right? And then I mean, like, hey, it would be nice if we have a little bit of randomness. Yes, thank you. Yeah, and it would be nice if this sticks out here and sticks out there. It barnly sticks out there. Okay, this is good. And then grid it up, move it down, connect. Well, let's do half on half-ish, if that is possible, because I need to have a piece between in, and this piece between in is not that easy. Which actually isn't a bad thing, because let's just do this first. See if we can, you know, make it. And then it's all about the outside. Yes. And let's just grab the whole show, and I'd rather unselect something. And then, oh no, it's a shame, but you know what? If we just... I don't see any glitchy stuff. Just to be sure, I'm just popping it like this, and voila, it starts to look like a barn, right? Not really. Oh, okay then. How about this? How about I wanted to say it would be nice to have a line underneath, but ay caramba. Let's just see if we can, well, make up your mind. Let me just do this. You know, I thought like, hey, you can also fill this up with this, right? But then it's like, oh, you have stuff in the middle. But then I'm like, okay, what happens if we remove this one, grab those two, and move them up in place, and then we still miss out on something. But then I'm like, yo, brother, let's not be too hard about this. And just do this, and boom, and voila. Okay. Let's do the same on this one, but just use this one and grab this middle piece here. And then it's like, oh no, it doesn't look like it's fitting well. No, the one up on top is the same shit. Oh, you're right, you're right. This guy, let's give it a slight touch, shall we? Okay, that's more like it. We can also do it with this one. Just pop it up right down there. Here. Just a little bit out, that's okay. And do the same on the other side. Because we still need to make the side stuff, so that's okay. And in this case we can also do, I don't know why it's funny. Crack's sake. God damn it, man. Then it's like, oh no, over here, and ugh. Or something. You just didn't. You just didn't. You just didn't. Okay, well, let's get along with the game then. Good. Okay, very nice. And yeah, like I said, let's go along with the game. You know what? You wanna go there? Fine. I just need your guidance, please. And yeah, oh no, it's not aimed out, and whatever complaints, but that's okay. Now let's go with this. And then this game be like, why is it all of a sudden? Fuck's sake. Okay, you know, I'm starting to lose my patience with this. With this silliness. Like, I placed this on grid. Why is it all of a sudden not working on grid? Because for some reason it's screwed up. So this should work now. I know that it needs to be lined up with the building instead of having it floating. Very good. I'm just going to leave these pieces like as it is. I'm not going to move it about or whatever. This one, yes, and that one, yes. Let's move it all the way downwards, just like so. And yeah, almost there. In that case, okay, very good. Let's move this first all the way here. I'm surprised why this piece is not like one wall or something. Seems to be just about a touch longer. I don't know. Normally it's like one wall or two walls or a half wall. But this is the only one in its kind, I mean. Like, that's why I don't understand why it's longer. Like, this is only a half wall, this is a whole wall, and this is two walls, right? So you can see it's perfect. But let's copy the whole show to the other side. Still takes longer than I thought it would be. And then you're like, oh, but the top needs some stuff too. Well, you're right about that. You're really right about that. And then it's like, oh no, you did it the wrong way. But I'm not going to Ctrl Z it, because it takes more time. Just like so. Whew. And then we need to do the top side. But not today. I'm going to replace all the stuff. I'm just going to select it all and unselect other parts. It works a little bit easier because these unselecting parts are like very big, and I don't have to zoom in and out the whole time if I would select the planks only. And the smaller pieces, this one can stick out for a bit, and yeah, I was expecting so. Fuck. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to get on with the clown show. What is the thing? Okay, it doesn't move. Okay, very good. You see this glitchy stuff, like silly. Sometimes I select the top, sometimes I select the bottom, whatever. I just need... yeah. You know what? I already done this side here, so it doesn't matter. But this side, I didn't just think about to just lower it. I thought it would look bad because the underneath planks, but let's give it a shot. Saves on a lot of time. You know what? I'm just gonna deal with it. Great. So here we be. We have the piece of walls of the barn done. So now I'm just going to take the highest parts. Normally a barn is, well, from what I have seen, I'm not gonna say it's supposed to be like that, but from I have seen, it's like the roof is always flat like this until the end. Probably it's because you can get the most out of the storage still. Why still? I don't want. Yeah. Make up your mind. I am going to make up my mind. I'm just going to do it like this then. I'm just gonna do something different. Just because it's time saving. And I think it would have been handier to first put in these exhibits. Alright. Almost there. No. Okay, that one doesn't have to. It's still fine. It's still fine. Okay. Go back with the building. There we go. We're going to make 4 out of 5. The reason for that is, oh no, stuff is look ugly. Oh no, for Christ's sake. Oh boy. Why is this game doing this to me? I don't want to have a part here because that doesn't make any sense. This can go away. This is one thing I also don't understand of this game sometimes. Like this part decided to be like this, and this part is still like the same. Maybe I can do something about that if I do. Trying. Hello. Okay, you know what? I think more this will be better and more logic to get used a lot than this one. So it is okay. Maybe I'll do something off camera, but now it's not important. So we have these things in here. Very good. I am still not 100% done because yeah, having a little bit of stuff going on the inside would be a nice thing. Don't worry about these little holes, I would say, because you know nobody is seeing that except for you or besides you. Yeah, okay, I see. Let's place it here then. I know exhibit is like 2 meter piece, 4 meter piece, 1 meter piece. So 1 meter exhibit, 1 meter piece, 1 meter. Yeah, okay, I see. So this space between those is 2 meters, and the space between those is 1 meter. Makes a lot of sense. Fine. Yes. Whatever. I don't want to spend too much time on that. We probably will in what's that called? Challenge mode. I might even live stream the challenge mode. Huh? Just and keep it on an hour and that's it. Not for the stream, but for the pieces. I don't know. I just have to think about it. I really would love to live stream this game. Maybe because it always takes so much time and you know, especially right now, I kind of need to end this already. And that's a shame. We only done this. I don't have the doors. I don't have any other crap in here. Talking about doors. door would be 2 of those pieces, right? Yeah, maybe not precisely, but who was precise? Any house? And keep in mind a little bit space between, and you know, I have a little hole gap in there. Oh no, it's gonna look ugly. Yeah. But then again, would the door not close onto the this outside part? No, right? I mean, I don't have any barn in my backyard, so I don't know. Anywho's, simplistic as it is. Shove it up just a tiny bit. Move it about. Let's keep it on 1. And then just do this. There we go. Door. And the last door. No kidding. Yes, I am. There. You got some doors in there. Very good, right? You like the barn? I mean, yes, it looks weird, and you know, I want to do stuff a lot different, but it never works out as I want to. I really want to make like a horse barn, like having like separate sections in here, because you know that is how a horse barn looks like. But you know, it is fine as it is. It looks like a barn. It has a barn door. It's a very large building though. But you know, it is fine. It is what it is. It's a lesson for next time. I mean, it doesn't look too big. I remember with Red Dead Redemption, like there was a house like this standing here with this kind of a height. There was a barn standing here, and on the top the barn door was like down here, and then on the top you had like the half of this door could open too. There was a guy like firing from it. So it is fine as it is. Of course we don't have anything here because I stopped the time. I will do some off-camera crap, and you know, let's see if I can improve it, and you know, do the staff facilities down here and all that kind of stuff. And then I hope for next time we can actually do something with this down here. And maybe I'll make a very simple building for the 5th exhibit, so we can move on with this park. For now, thanks for watching. Calm down, breathe some air. Okay, I'll breathe some air. And breathe out. For the roof though. Did it in once. Shall we make the...